Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or just welcome if you haven't been here before. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do this magenta coloured halo eye. I did this whole look using my Lime Crime Venus 3 palette. This palette is mainly pinky colours and purpley tones. I'll give you guys a look. It has a bit of an angelic vibe, so I thought that I would do something a bit softer and pink. This is probably one of my favourite looks to do with this palette. It's mainly got shimmery shades, so I mean the options aren't too huge, but it's definitely a beautiful look and I'll definitely be doing it again in the future. So this is part 3 of my Lime Crime Venus series. If you haven't seen them already, here is the first video that I did in the series and here is the second. I'll also put the links down below for you guys. If you would like to see how I created this look, then please keep watching. Okay, so for this look we're going to be starting off with a transition shade. So the shade that I'll be using, this one here called Dreamy. So I'm going to be taking that shade on this fluffy blending brush and just applying this to my crease and blending it outwards. Alright, now we've got the transition shade down, I'm going to be taking this domed crease brush and using this shade here called Paradise. Yeah, Paradise. It's the best shade out of the whole palette in my opinion. It's pretty much the whole reason I bought this palette, but also just because I'm a Lime Crime freak and I love everything Lime Crime. So yeah, I'm going to be putting this in the crease, blending it outwards. And I'm also going to be applying this to the outer and inner third of my eye because we're going to be creating a halo eye. I probably am going to go back in with my transition shade and the blending brush and just using that to help blend it out as well. Okay, now we've got those colours blended out, I'm going to be carving out the halo eye. So I'm using my handy dandy Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer in the shade Light Warm 3. And as usual, my flat concealer brush by NYX. I'm going to try to get these as even as possible, but knowing me, that's just not going to happen. But that's fine, it doesn't have to be even, no one's going to notice. Now that we've got the halo carved out, I'm going to be taking this small eyeshadow brush and this shade here called Beam and putting that in the center of the eye and making sure I leave a little bit of a gap on either side so that I can blend it out with the transition shade. Now that we've got the highlight colour in the centre of the eye, we're going to be blending it out using the transition shade, which is called Dreamy. But this time I'm going to be using another small eyeshadow brush. And I'll also go back in with the darker shade Paradise using that same brush and just using that to blend it all in together. Alright, we've got both of the Spotlight Halo eyes completed, almost, but as predicted, they are uneven. One last step for the top of the eyes. I'm just grabbing this small eyeliner brush and going back in with Paradise and using that on the top of the halo just to make it a bit more defined. Okay, now to move on to underneath the eyes. So as usual, smoking out the lower lash line using the crease and transition shade. So going in with the crease color first and then blending it out with the transition shade. For the darker shade, I'm going to be using this smaller crease brush, and then to blend that out, I'm going to be using this angled eyeshadow brush. Okay, and for my waterline, I'm going to be using this MAC lip pencil, and this is in the shade Magenta. Okay, now for highlighter, and you guys guessed it, I'm using my Lime Crime Opals highlight, and we're using this shade here called Pink with this small eyeshadow brush. So I'm using this to highlight my tear duct, my brow bone, my cupid's bow, the tip of my nose, and for my cheekbone highlight, I'll be using this fluffy duo fiber brush. Now I'm just doing a couple of coats of mascara. So I'm using my Urban Decay Perversion mascara. For my lips, I'm first going to be lining them using my MAC lip pencil in the shade Spice, and then for lipstick I'll be using my MAC lipstick, and that is in the shade Honey Love. Now I'm just going to spray my face using my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Okay, now the look is pretty much complete. I just have to do lashes. So the lashes that I'm going to be using are these XO Beauty lashes, and they're in the style The Sinner. I'm just going to put these on off camera and I'll be back to show you how it looks. Okay, so this is the completed look. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, then please like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications if you don't want to miss anything. I will be posting the Lime Crime Venus 2 palette look in about 2 days. So if you want to see that, then make sure you subscribe. I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one.